Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw. Going In Raw. That sounds terrible.
What's up? It's your girl, Sasha Banks, Legit Boss, and you are watching Going In Raw. You like that?
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Yeah, welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve Larson. Available wherever fine podcasts can be found. We're on the road to FASTLANE, Larson.
Road to FASTLANE.
Coming up this Sunday, we will be doing a reaction live stream right here at the channel. Be sure to join us for that. It's a lot of fun. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of us just sort of sitting there in silence while you sit there in silence. But whenever something special happens, we'll usually pipe up. And, we'll do all sorts of stupid impressions. And we'll dance around for people when they give us money. Metaphorically speaking, I'm not getting up and dancing at all. I'm not feeling it.
I will do
like
my
great.
Carl Anderson.
You know, you Carl Anderson? You're Maria Kanellis. Anyways, it's coming up. Of course, we got to do predictions. We have to predict.
Oh, yeah, that's what we do for every pay-per-view.
And then we'll do one big punishments video.
At the end of the year, probably.
Yeah, we'll do an end-of-year punishments
Something
video.
like
that. Exactly. Boy, people were upset about that. A couple people in the comments were like, what's the point of having punishments if you never do them?
I don't know. The idea of some semblance of stakes, I guess, makes it seem like you got to pay attention and actually do good.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Otherwise, it's just for fun, just for video content.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's get this thing started. Pre-show match announced. Should be a barn burner. Probably match of the night.
Woo!
Give him half an hour in the pre-show. Andrade almost taking on Rey Mysterio.
I like that our confidence points are the same on this one.
Though the picks are different.
Exactly. It could come down to the kickoff match, Larson.
I know.
I've got Rey Mysterio. Why? I don't know. It's a toss-up. At this point, I think Andrade has more wins on Rey because they never really let Rey get his wins back.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do it here. Maybe they'll do it at Mania. I don't know.
I'm thinking it's going to be at Mania. I'm hoping for hair versus mask. Almost picks up this win.
All right.
And he said, I've beat you a ton, Rey, but I want to do more than just beat you.
Yeah.
I want to take your mask from you.
Yo quiero.
So while Rey might lose most of the build matches in this feud, he will win the blow-off.
All right.
And then Andrade will have to cut his hair.
All right, fair enough.
Because you can tell, I don't know if you noticed, but he looks like he's growing his hair out.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Pretty long.
Yeah. Looks
so
very
it's
dapper.
all set up. Yeah, it looks great.
But he's a good-looking dude.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte Flair and him apparently are an item now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I hope they're a happy, loving couple.
Same.
He'd look great without hair.
Yeah, he would. I think he'd look great regardless.
He'd look great
He's a
no
handsome
matter what.
dude.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, I got Rey. It's a toss-up.
Yeah, it is a toss-up. So
One
I can just as
confidence
easily see Rey winning than almost going to him and say, I want another match. And Rey says, why? Because I want to take from you your mask. And Rey says, all right, you put your hair up.
Hold on. He wants to take away from him his what?
Mascaras.
That's right. Mascaras.
Sorry.
Anyways. Oh, TJP. R.I.P. TJP.
Well, he's still around. He's alive. He just got let go by WWE.
Oh, well, there are no greener pastures, so. Anyways, that's
remains to be
according to
seen.
WWE.
Next match for the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Revival versus Chad Gable and Bob Roode versus NXT, maybe call-ups, Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Yeah.
Who you got?
So I kind of feel like Gable and Roode and Aleister Black and Ricochet are going to take each other out of the equation, leaving the Revival to sneak away with these wins. On the other hand, they might get them back in the they might put him back on Gable and Roode to then initiate a feud with Aleister Black and Ricochet because I feel like they don't care about the Revival. But I have written down right here the Revival with 4 confidence points.
Same here. I have Revival with 4 confidence points.
Jeez.
I just don't think they.
We don't look at each other's work when we're doing this.
We promise. We I don't. They don't know what is in store for Aleister Black and Ricochet going to Mania, following Mania. They're engaged in feuds with tag teams on both Raw and SmackDown.
That's true too. Yeah.
Because they're feuding with Rusev and Nakamura currently on SmackDown Live TV.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like. I really just want to get Aleister Black versus Nakamura at Mania.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And Ricochet can feud with somebody on Raw maybe. I feel like ultimately Aleister Black's probably going to end up on SmackDown because that's where Zelina Vega is, his wife. Ricochet maybe on Raw. And I mean, I just don't see a long-term future for Aleister Black and Ricochet as a tag team.
Yeah.
I mean, they're teammates in Dusty Classic, and once that is over, I'm guessing their partnership on the main roster will also be over.
Probably right about that.
In my mind, I just think it'd be weird, and maybe not.
No, it's an odd pair. It's an odd pair.
No, not that. They're apparently this cohesive team in NXT, and granted, main roster doesn't acknowledge NXT 90% of the time, but they're on main roster and they're not a team at the same time. I kind of feel like the only reason they're a team now is because they're a team in NXT.
Yeah, that could be. Next up, we have for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Asuka versus Mandy Rose, has been on quite a tear lately. She just beat Naomi in like 45 seconds the other day.
If you pay attention to the math, then Mandy Rose should win because Asuka stood tall on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She beat both Mandy and Sonya Deville at the top of the ramp following Mandy's win over Naomi.
Yeah, but I refuse to believe unless they do this. I've got Asuka winning here.
Same here.
And unless they did this, put the title on Mandy Rose at Fastlane, and then Asuka gets it back at Mania in the kickoff show, because that's where it belongs. That's where it would go. But I don't see them doing that. I think that they're going to, I don't know. They'll probably just have a rematch of this. Sonya is going to get involved. Asuka's going to kick her. Ref's going to throw it out. And so Asuka will win either by DQ or just straight up. Then maybe what they should do at Mania is if you want to maybe nudge it out of the kickoff show, special attraction handicap match. Asuka takes on both of them.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And beats them both. Because I think she needs a big Mania win.
Yeah, she did. She really does.
But no, Asuka goes over here. I've got, I think, a couple more points than you do.
You don't have any points.
Oh, well, I have points on everything else. 1, 2, 3.
Must be 3. Oh, no.
4, 5.
5.
I've got 5 on this.
You've got 5 on it.
I've got 5 on it.
Steve's got 5 on Asuka. I have 2.
Me and Yoda. I went from Outcast to no. Who did I got 5 on it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember when I saw it because I put it on a playlist.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the name, but I have it on a playlist here.
Is the artist your typical one-hit wonder? They have the one really good popular song, and then
Lunas?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Don't know.
That's a rare instance, isn't it? When like a song so overwhelmingly, the title and the song itself overwhelmingly sort of overrides the artist.
Yeah.
Never heard of Lunas.
No, I haven't either.
Lacey probably has. They're a Bay Area band, aren't they?
Yeah, West Coast, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I've got 5 confidence points
from
right
Oakland.
there on Asuka. Yeah, there you go.
Well, they had an album in 2018 called No Pressure.
Nice. Next up, the Usos versus the greatest tag team in the world, Miz and Shane.
Co-besties.
The co-besties. I feel like this is going to be the impetus. Look, SmackDown has a killer tag team division, and I feel like you can do a fatal 4-way for the tag titles with the Usos, the Hardys,
T-Bar,
and then maybe like a Rusev and Nakamura.
Yeah. Or if they still want to have Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Right,
still
yeah,
be a tag
exactly.
team. Them, not to mention the Club or Sanity.
Yeah. So those tag teams are going to do something. I think Miz and Shane is going to be the Mania match.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to break up because of this. They're in Miz's hometown.
His dad's sitting ringside.
He got like emotional in an interview, like on a SmackDown Fallout thing, where he's like, "Oh man, this is Cleveland." He's vulnerable. He's out there, man. He's putting himself out there.
Yeah.
He's going to get crushed.
Yes.
Because they're going to lose. It's either going to be his fault or Shane's fault, somebody's fault. This whole thing is going to be a disaster for the best team in the world.
Yes.
Usos win.
Yeah, Usos win. I have 5 on it.
You've got 5 on it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do you 2 better. I've got 7 on that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously confident. Next, Boston Hug Connection.
Oh, you want confidence?
Oh, yeah.
I've got 8 on it.
I'm not quite 8. I got 7 on this one. Boston
I have
Hug.
got 8 confidence points on this match.
You're
Absolutely.
right who your pick is, though. Otherwise, you just have 8 on nothing.
Oh, yeah, Boston
I got
Hug.
it. Boston Hug Connection
Not
going
even
over.
close.
Yeah, they're totally going over. They got
Not
some
even close.
attraction match going on at Mania, probably with Lita and Trish.
They even have the math in their favor. Tamina stood tall over Sasha Banks this past week.
Yep.
Everything. They're probably going to have a takeover match.
Oh, going back to Usos and Miz. Miz stood tall.
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Math holds true on that one.
Yeah, Miz is going to be broken, man.
Yeah. Next for the WWE title, Kevin Owens, the returning Kevin Owens, taking on Daniel Bryan, Planet's champion.
So I thought for 1 second maybe they could have Owens win by DQ if Redwood gets involved. On the other hand, I think Redwood's probably going to get involved anyways.
Yeah.
And it'll just be a win for Daniel Bryan. That's sort of the simplest explanation. That's the simplest way I'm going to go. So I'm going to say Daniel Bryan wins.
He's been taking a lot of pins lately, too.
I think probably, yeah. But I do think that they might insert Kevin Owens into like a triple threat with Kofi. I don't know what they're going to do. I think it's obvious they're going to try to be very careful about managing Kevin Owens as a face and not trying to get heat from the crowd because people really love Kofi and they want the Kofi thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're going to do for Mania, but I think Daniel Bryan's just going to win here straight up, clean, and that's just how it's going to go.
He needs a win. How many you got on that? I got 6.
Yeah, so do I.
All right. Fair enough. Next, this is the one that has a lot of moving pieces involved, potentially. Becky versus Charlotte. If Becky wins, she gets put into the Mania main event against Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. If Charlotte wins, Becky's out of the picture entirely.
Yeah. So I only have 2 confidence points on this because, like you said, there's a lot of moving pieces.
Yes.
I have a feeling this can go one of a couple of ways, obviously. Ronda interferes, beats up Becky. Becky wins by DQ, which is still a Becky win.
Yeah.
Becky wins clean. Becky or the match gets thrown out like I mean, Ronda could come in and it just.
Or it could be a situation like we saw Charlotte Ronda, where Charlotte feels like she's on the edge of defeat instead of going for the win. She just beats the hell out of Becky.
Yeah.
Which would also be Becky wins by DQ.
Yeah, that could be.
I just feel like the odds are more so not a clean finish.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, I feel like either Ronda gets involved and attacks both of them, match is tossed, or more likely in my mind, it's Becky who ends up winning by DQ.
Do they? I'm trying to think because when I presented the scenario of a match getting just tossed, let's say the match starts, they fight, Ronda comes down, and is there a scenario where they don't award it in somebody's favor depending on what Ronda does?
What you do is whoever she attacked first would be the winner
that's
by
what
DQ,
I would think.
Unless there's some scenario where she does a double clothesline and attacks both of them or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, right, yeah. So, I don't know.
We can both agree it's not going to be a clean finish.
No, I don't think it's going to be a clean finish. In fact, I just put Becky, and I've got 2 confidence points.
All right, I said Becky by DQ, and I got 3.
There you go. You don't have to qualify by DQ.
All right, Becky by DQ.
You're just putting yourself,
3.
yeah.
Becky 3.
Because then you're covered both ways if she
Yeah,
wins clean
true,
or DQ.
true. Finally, what I'm guessing is probably be the main event because it was a one-time special attraction. Last time ever. Shield.
Are you putting all your confidence points on this? Wow.
Shield's totally winning. Now, what happens after the match might be up to.
Okay, so you're thinking they're gonna get their moment, and then.
Well, if it's gonna happen, it'll happen after the match.
Because here's the thing. That's why I only have 3 confidence points on this.
Wow.
Because Dean could cost them this match.
No, they're gonna give the fans the fan service of the Shield winning one last time. And then if any funny business is going to happen, it's going to happen after the match ends.
After the match is over? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I still have 3 confidence points on it. So, because here's the thing. You're right. So you're saying your confidence points are basically they are more interested in fan service than because the bigger story is Dean cost them this match. That's sort of the bigger story. So you're saying that they're more interested in fan service, okay, than putting the real stink on it. Because it's Fastlane. This pay-per-view matters nothing. But they are advertising it as the Shield's last hurrah.
And if Dean really is out the door, I don't know how sentimental of a guy he is. I don't know if he cares about it. But it might be nice for him to like, all right, let's do one more match as the Shield. Let's pick up a win.
Yeah.
Roman will probably pin Baron. And then whatever we're going to do going to Mania, I'll do that, and then I'm out the door.
Yeah. Asuka. This is literally all going to come down to the pre-show then.
Well, no, because the numbers are different on some of them.
Dude, look. This is all going to come down to the pre-show. By 1 point.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've agreed on everything except the pre-show.
Well, I'm saying, though, it's like if
And the pre-show numbers are the same.
No, but I'm saying if, like, for example, if what your scenario you were saying where the Shield don't win because Dean costs them the match, even if we're like, if I lose
still have the Shield winning.
No, I know. I'm saying in this, but even if that's the case, I lose 8. You only lose 3, and if you get everything else right, you still win regardless of the pre-show.
But you will make those points up earlier. We're the same everywhere. It's the same number of points.
Let me see. 4, 9, 16, 24, 30, 32, 35. That would be for you. If the Shield loses, 32. Whereas if the Shield loses, I get 6, 11, 18, 27. Shield loses, you get 32, I get 27.
If the Shield loses, oh man!
Because I have 8 versus your 3, so I'm losing 5.
But wouldn't that math be made up earlier?
No.
Oh, I see. I kind of see what you're saying.
I mean, you shouldn't see what I'm saying. The math should tell you the truth. Do the math yourself.
I always get confused by these things. So
that's the whole reason why we have confidence points in the first place.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought that we needed some deviation.
No, not in terms of pick. It's just in terms of confidence points. So, like, for example, if Mandy Rose wins, I'm taking less of a hit than you because you have more confidence points on Asuka.
All right, well, I'll be rooting for
That's the whole point of confidence points.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, I can only think of one prop bet, and that's will Dean turn on the Shield again?
I'm going to say no. I didn't look at what you just put.
I just wrote our names.
I'm going to say no. What a bummer that would be. Roman just came back. We don't want that.
Yeah, I'm saying no as well.
Although Roman was the one advocating to get Dean in. And they say that Dean really likes Roman. He's like maybe staying because of Roman.
Yeah.
But then does that necessitate him in character liking Roman too?
Yeah, I think it does.
I think it might too.
So no, I don't think he is. But I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. But I don't think it will. Any other prop bets you can think of?
No, I'm still wrapping my head around this math.
Just do the math, man. That's the whole reason you have confidence points.
All right.
32.
9, 16, 16 and 8 is 24, 30, 32.
And then Shield loses.
32. Okay.
Now,
all right, I see what you're saying.
Because there's a difference of 5 there, so you have the advantage of 5 points.
All right.
Because you have 8 elsewhere. Now, if you had all the numbers for all the same picks, then yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Apart from the pre-show.
Ah, okay. All right. Fair enough. I believe you.
Just don't believe me.
I trust
the math.
I trust your opinion on this.
Believe the math. That's what you
trust
should be
your
believing.
opinion on this.
My opinion is...
I think you have a good opinion on this.
My opinion is...
What is your opinion on flat Earth?
That it's round.
That's not an opinion, though. That's fact.
Well, it's a fact. It's opinion based on fact, yes.
All right. Yeah, I got no Dean turning. That's it. We got more stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.